Hello everyone from the snowy, wintry mountains of northern Vermont. I'm here with my friend Elaine, who lives here. And we go back all the way to college. We were friends since the beginning of college, so like for over 15 years now. We went to college down the street here at what was then Linden State College. And so now, and we've stayed in touch and stayed friends ever since then. So I've decided to come back up here to the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont and do a winter visit because, you know, it's very cold and snowy here, but there's a lot of cool things to see here. And I don't know, I miss the winteriness of the area up here. I know a lot of people that live up here maybe think that's crazy to say, but I do.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah, there's just some things that are so cool about winter up here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, and then we have this view right here behind us. Behind us, that's actually New Hampshire over there, and those are the White Mountains of New Hampshire, and they call it the Presidential Range, right?
And that's Mount Washington.
Yes, so the highest peak of the Presidential Range there is Mount Washington, which is the highest mountain in the northeastern U.S., and there's a train, a cog, like a biodiesel cog railway that goes up there, right?
Yeah, and in the winter it only goes a certain point. I think it's called the
Waumbek Station or
Yeah,
Waumbek,
yeah.
But apparently it's high enough you can see a lot of things there on a clear day like today, so...
And on a clear day you can usually see the observatory with your naked eye from here.
Yep, certainly. Yeah, you can kind of, I mean, you'd have to kind of use binoculars to really see it well, but I can kind of see where...
But you can kind of see the tower, right?
Yeah, and back when I was in college here, I did drive up to the top, because there's a road you could drive yourself up to the top during the warmer months, of course, not now in the winter. So...
Yeah, I've done that with my father when I was younger,
It's kind of tedious, because it's like right out there on the edge.
You want to make sure your brakes work.
Yeah, like you could definitely see why they wouldn't have it open now this time of year. But let's go ahead and go and check that out, because I've never been on the Cog Railway, nor have I been to Mount Washington in the winter. Right, so we have arrived up here to the Cog Railway, which it kind of looks, when we first got up here, we were not sure if we were really here, because it says Marshfield Station, restaurants, souvenirs, museums, so this is where you go to if you're going to take the Cog Railway. So what do you think?
Let's go check out the museum and souvenir shop, maybe?
Yes. We've got plenty of time. We got here like almost an hour before. They recommend to be here 45 minutes before for ticketing and bathroom and all that before, and they load the Cog, or they'll board the Cog Railway like 15 or 20 minutes before, so we've got plenty of time to spare and to take in the views, because here's what it looks like from here looking out towards, I think Vermont is in that direction, right? So that's looking towards Vermont. So this is a little museum here where you check in to the Cog Railway before you go downstairs to the ticket area. There's a little museum. You can just kind of walk around and learn a little bit about the history of the Cog Railway. All right, so they printed out our tickets here, which even though we have them electronically, they print them out just in case. And you open up to this right here.
Nice.
There we go. It's kind of crazy to think that a train goes up there, but I guess that's, the cog that it's named after is the way that it can happen, so.
I wonder if it's heated.
Well, if it's not, then we'll just have to stay wrapped up, right?
Yeah, I got a lighter.
Yeah. So there it is now. You could probably see, even though this GoPro camera doesn't really zoom, but you can see it up there, slowly making its way down the mountain. So that's what we're going to get on to go up and then back down over the next hour or so. But you got this little area down here. We've got the pepper sass and the boarding area, the platform. And of course it looks very, very, very wintry. Very appropriately wintry for February up here in the mountains of northern New Hampshire. They were rolling the seats over because when it's time for the train to go back up, they have to be facing up, and then they roll them around for when it's going down so that it's, like, I guess, comfortable or not so difficult to sit on going the opposite direction.
Plus you can see the views.
Yeah. Well, also because it's like they're sloped in a certain way since the entire thing is on a slope. So I have to turn the seat around so it's sloped in the opposite way when it goes like back the other direction. That's kind of cool. I had no idea. Interesting.
Okay, welcome aboard. You have seat 4D. You have seat 4E. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, thank you. All right. 4D, there we go, right there.
It's nice and warm in here.
Yes, it is.
I'm so happy.
Me too. All right.
Oh, awesome.
So there it is. So that's what it looks like here, and then
So
there's
cute
our
in here.
views out the mountains there.
Additionally, there's some wheels and levers back there. Please do not touch those. When they reached the tree line, however, the weather took a turn for the worse. It became it takes about 45 minutes for the trains to get to the summit, and so we have to have trains going both up and down the mountain at the same time. The rail has been oiled so that way it doesn't rust. So it could stain your clothing.
And then this is where you can look out on the rest of the, like you can see the view from up here. It might be just a little bit slippery. A lot of freezing and thawing happening lately, so they were saying despite their best efforts at sanding here, it still is a little slippery because it really, you know, when you have this much freezing and thawing, it's like it's impossible to really get rid of the ice.
Next year, we'll have decks out in front of them with steps down to different levels. We're going to keep it all nice and level up here, hopefully.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, so yeah, you were saying it's only the second year.
Yeah, we're
that,
still learning. Yeah, is it milk chocolate or hot chocolate?
I mean, how did the decision to run this in the wintertime, how did that come about since it's been so long?
Well, they actually tried in 2004, 2005 with the steam locomotives, and they had made snow at the same time.
Okay.
They did it was called the ski train. They did it for the skiers.
Right.
And they wanted to try it again because it didn't work very good with the steam locomotives. You got all the black soot coming out, making the snow gritty and dirty.
Right.
Which is why we had to keep making snow. Hard on the steam locomotives. We had the diesels come out in 2008, and he's always wanted to do it again. And when COVID hit and there wasn't a lot of people, he thought it would be a good time to give it a shot just to see if it might pique some people's interest.
Sure. Wonderful.
We're still rolling, so.
Great. Well, yeah, I mean, I hope it can keep going and keep expanding. And to go up to the summit all the way in the winter, that's probably more of a long shot, right? Because of how difficult the conditions.
Never with passengers.
Right.
Or
because
at least not to this point, anyway.
Right. Yeah, because it seems like it's hard for it to be safe enough to go up.
Well, the state owns the summit.
Right.
And when they shut their buildings down, we have no shelter for anybody.
Right. You can kind of walk up a little bit behind the station here, this little area here that's open. That seems like you could just kind of go up, I guess, as long as you're mindful of the time so that you're back in time for the train to leave. You can kind of walk up around here and go even higher. It's actually, believe it or not, it's a little bit easier to walk on this than it is down there at the actual station because the snow is helping with the traction a little bit. But yeah, I guess you technically could follow the tracks all the way up to the summit. I don't know if they would allow anyone to do that now, but it seems like you could just walk all the way up. But here is, sliding. There's looking back. Wow. This is the highest you can get unless you're gonna ski. So it's still worth it. And like they were telling me down there, they only started doing this 2 years ago in the wintertime. And judging by the amount of other people that are here today, it is a Sunday and a lot of schools are going on winter break this week too, but you know, there's plenty of people that seem to be taking advantage of it. So definitely worth it. We'll leave a link below to where you can find information about the Cog Railway, costs, times, any other information about the Cog Railway. I'll leave a link below in the video description. Did you get one? All right, I gotta go get one too. Awesome, thank you. Haven't had one of these in years. I need it to be like a little bit better. I need it to look like it's cooked. Sure, we didn't bring any like graham crackers and Hershey's. Yeah, that's all right. This is still good too. All right, almost there. It's got a little bit of a burn going. All right. What do you think? Good?
Perfect.
Think that's good?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Don't want it too burnt. Just a little bit, like right there on the edge.
Perfect. How is it, Nick? The perfect?
Very good. Thank you for an awesome tour up here. All right, and there's the rest of the way. If you come here in the summer, you can go up that way and go to the top. So, oh yeah, see how they switched? See how they switched the seats? Yeah, because we were like on this side, and then now we're on this side because they flipped the seats over. So that's cool how they do that. See, and we have a different view on the way back.
This coach can seat 70 people on it, and it was designed in the 1990s.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Have a great afternoon or
Thank you.
evening, I should say. I guess.
Yes. So we'll leave it at that for this video, but definitely worth the fun adventure up to the Presidential Range, up to the White Mountains of northern New Hampshire to take the Cog Railway on Mount Washington. Definitely give this video a like and make sure you've subscribed to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And until next time,
Travel better. Until next time, travel better.
And until next time,
Travel better.
take care and travel better.
Travel
All right, so let's try it again. So, try it again. So.
Until next time, wait, 1, 2, 3.
Until next time, take
travel
care and
better.
travel.
Oh, take care and travel better. Okay, we're gonna go with take
All right,
care.
try one more time.
Take care, isn't it?
Yeah, take care and travel
All right.
better. All right. So, until
next time.
All right, one more time. If we get it, we get it. We don't.
Okay,
it's okay.
1, 2, 3.
Until next time, take care and travel better. All right, we got it that time.